I welcome you to day 2 of our week 3 session. Today we will continue to study the chapter 3, which is about uninvited influences. I hope you all had a good understanding of the chapter yesterday, and probably you have also read it by yourself and understood it in your own way, your own individual understanding by reading it. Just understand the importance of this chapter. Why is it in the beginning of the book? We are actually laying the foundation for part 2. In part 1 of the book, we are laying the foundation. Every brick that we place here is going to hold the entire system that is called unified, right? So these are all the bricks. These are very, very important elements of the entire program. So in this particular chapter, the most intriguing concept is that of uninvited influences. The word uninvited must be making everyone so curious about it, right? Why that concept? So I'm raising the questions so that you can think deeper about it. These questions are very important for inner discovery. When you look at something in the book and you don't simply accept it just because Babaji has said it, then you go deeper. When you simply accept it, okay, Babaji has said it, must be okay. Check it with your inner wisdom. That will be your wisdom. That will be your knowing. And your knowing is what stays with you. So I always keep urging everyone to explore, question everything, and check. So this chapter is going to open up lots of things for you, lots of things. And with your experience of practicing for one day at least, you must have also felt differences within your own state. Those are significant things to observe. So with that, I will invite Vandana ji today to take us through the chapter as well as the practice, and then we will continue after that. So, welcome, Vandana ji.
Thank you, sir. Atmavandan, namaste, greetings to everyone over here, to all the participants. And today, as you all know, today is the second day of the third week, communicating with safeguards. So this, as Shailaji said, this chapter lays the foundation. Lays the foundation of what? Of our communication with our higher self. And that's why they are saying safeguards. So there are certain safeguards that we must adopt to ensure that our communication is only with our higher self and not with uninvited influences. So let us learn more about these uninvited influences, what they are. So as we saw in the previous chapter, we were introduced to our higher self. So we got our name and we consciously communicated with our higher self. So this has been compared to a clock that goes on ticking in our room, but we are unaware of that ticking of the clock, of the sound of the clock, because we are so busy with our external world or our internal chatter of mind that we are unaware of that sound. But when we quieten ourselves, then we are able to hear that sound of the clock. So in the same way, our higher self was always with us, nudging us, prodding us, directing us, helping us. but we were unaware of his presence because we were so busy in our mental chatter and our external influences that we were not aware of our higher self. But now we have experienced in the previous chapter our higher self. So we know his presence. We know that his voice is there. All we have to do is tune into that vibrations. Once we tune into that vibration, we are able to communicate with our higher self. So Babaji says, soon you will be taking messages also from your higher self. But wait, there are some safeguards which are very, very necessary before we can communicate or to ensure our perfect communication with our higher self. So what are these safeguards? So first of all, they say that since we are all connected, as they said in the previous chapter, that we are connected with love. Love is the unified field. And then Shailesh also explained that how we are connected by a group consciousness. Like each group has its own consciousness, own ideology. So those affect us also. But these are they are talking about the uninvited influences that affect our thoughts. And they not only affect our thoughts, but they also invade our aura. And here I would say not invade, I would use the word intrude. Intrude means somebody who's uninvited, they intrude into your party. A guest who comes in your party is not invited, is called an intruder. So like if they are uninvited influences, then I would call them intruders. They are intruders into our aura, our personal energy field. So we all have one energy field that is all around us. And this energy field is very sensitive to our thoughts and our emotions. Whatever we are feeling, it shrinks or it expands according to that. So these uninvited influence, they not only intrude our aura, but they also affect our thoughts. And who are these uninvited influences? They may be alive or they may not be alive. And their thoughts that affect us, they can be positive, negative, good, bad, fearful, cheerful, but we are not certain if they are right for us or no. The only reliable source from which the thoughts should come and where we should depend on, we should rely on those thoughts are only of our higher self. But sadly, most of us cannot distinguish between our higher self and the uninvited influences. So now what to do? So Babaji gives us a remedy and he says the remedy is very simple since we are master of our own houses. Our own houses means our own aura, ourselves, like our house. We are master of our house. So we can close the doors of our house anytime we want. In the same way, we can close our aura anytime we want by a simple intent. Just a statement we have to make that I close my aura to all except my higher self. So all this we have to say. So this is the first safeguard that we have to do. And then it is advised that anytime you are in a crowded place, in a hospital, negative place like a hospital, or where an accident has occurred, or somebody is very troubled, so their thoughts will be affecting us and influencing us. So the first thing we must do is close our aura by saying this: I close my aura to all except my higher self. So this is a very powerful statement, and by just this much, saying this much with an intention, it will close our aura. So there's They're saying that you will not be very comfortable with this, or you will not be so easy, or you will not be using this aura closing statement very often this week, because you will slowly, as you practice this week, you will get into a habit. And once you're in this habit, it will just come to you naturally. And you'll come to know whenever you are in such a situation, you'll immediately close your aura. It will be very natural for you. But they say that despite all these precautions, some uninvited influences can still sneak into your aura. And they feel very good in your aura. They just enjoy. They feel very comfortable. And how do we know that these influences are in our aura? So, Babaji is saying, when you are suddenly very irritated, you're exhausted for no reason. If you didn't even lift a finger, but you feel exhausted. You are angry for no reason. So these are the situations that will tell you that you are under an uninvited influence. And Babaji has been saying that it's not now. They have been influencing us from ages, and we were unaware of it. And we were getting influenced in our thoughts by these negative influences. So now they are saying with conviction. It is the writer, the author says with conviction that these have to stop. And they use this stop word 3 times with full conviction. Because if we have to communicate with our higher self properly, in the right way, then these influences should stop. The uninvited influences should stop. So they say, and then if we want a new life, they are saying a new life, not the current life that we are living. They are saying a new life. If we have to live of abundance, of happiness, then these uninvited influences should stop. And they said in the previous chapter, if you will recall, that they said that our higher self has only one goal, that we must live a life of abundance and happiness. So in this second safeguard, our higher self comes to our rescue to help us clear the aura. And we have to say those 6 sentences given in the book to clear our aura of all the uninvited influences. And we are sending them away with love and light. Love and light. We are all made of love and light. So they are also made of love and light. We are not denouncing them, but we are sending them with love and light. We are showing them path of love and light where they should be, in their right place. So this will be elaborated later, more about uninvited influences. In the next few chapters, they will explain that how they come. They will explain on that. They will elaborate more on that. So then they say there is a third safeguard that is in a form of signal that will come from our higher self. Our highest self will give himself. So once we have settled into a heart center and we are full of love, in the same way like we did in the previous chapter. So it is very, very important. Again, they are emphasizing this very fact again, that we have to be centered in our heart. If we don't do that, then we cannot communicate with our higher self. So we have to center ourselves in our heart and be absolutely quiet. And Babaji says later that you will realize that when you're centered and when you are quiet, how the signal comes very easily. So if you've not got your signal yet, these are 2 very important points, that you have to be centered in your heart and you have to be very quiet. Like in the previous chapter, they were saying, let your thoughts bubble. But here they are saying that you be very quiet. When we are very quiet, we are alert, we are mindful, then only we'll be able to recognize the signal given to us by our higher self. And we have to say a simple sentence to our higher self. My dear higher self, please give me my signal now. And you have to just wait for that signal. And that signal, always remember, will be a pleasant one. And once you get that signal, it should always be consistent. It will be consistent. It should be consistent. And as soon as you ask, it will be given to you. So that's why they say you should be sitting, and it can be any physical movement. It can be your head movement, your hand movement, any movement. It can be a sensation, uh, like a gentle caress, or maybe a sight, you might see something, or a vision, or you might hear something. So for that, you have to be very quiet to hear that. Fully centered in your being, then only you will be able to get this signal. So this is what we have to practice, these safeguards. And again, for the whole week, they are saying you have to practice this to discover your signal. So keep practicing this in your quiet practice so that you can discover your signal and be comfortable with that signal. Babaji says, be comfortable with that signal. As Babaji has said, it will always be pleasant. It will never be a unpleasant signal that you are having a pain somewhere, shooting pain, or something that is like troubling you. It will never be like that, because it is your higher self. We are communicating with him with love. So it will be very loving. So Babaji also says, enjoy the signal with love. So now enjoy that signal, because this is going to be your lifetime tool. If you have to be in contact with your higher self, this signal is going to be with you always. All these safeguards have to be with you. So we have to really consolidate them so that in the coming chapters, we will have to practice all this. And then other practices will come along with this. Then Babaji says that for night practices, you have to every day clear your aura. Practice that also, because you have to learn those 6 sentences. That is very, very important. Very soon, it will go into your system. Once you keep reading, and very soon it will become very easy for you. Then they are saying, continue the practice of radiation of love. Keep radiating your love. They are saying, because you have to develop this. We have to develop this habit of radiating love to all, because we are love and we must radiate our love to everyone. And they are saying that do not be surprised that when the love you are radiating will come from the other source. Means you have radiated to a person A, but the love that you are receiving will come from B. Means what goes around comes around. Whatever we will send, we will also receive it. So this is, as I said, is very, very important chapter for us. If we have to really, we want to communicate, if we have to ensure our communication with our higher self, these safeguards are very, very necessary. And this signal ensures, they are saying that you are unified with your higher self. The signal that your higher self gives you ensures that you are unified with your higher self. And it ensures that you are communicating with your higher self other than anybody else. So this is from my side today. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear teacher. Thank you. You are always Amazing, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank
Uh,
you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very clear. I think whatever I may not have communicated, she has very, very clearly explained. So thank you. Thank you, Vandaji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Uh,
very much.
Good. So if everyone is ready, we will let Vandanaji continue and lead us through the practice. And after the practice, we will go into question answers. We'll go through the activity workbook as well for this chapter. Okay.
Yes.
So let's start. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, everyone. So if you want to drink some water, please drink some water. Sir, you will share the music, right? Yesterday, I was not able to hear the music,
Yes.
honestly. Was
No,
the maybe the music was
it
sharing, was
it
there?
was, yeah, yeah, it was shared. It was low in volume, so I will increase the volume today.
Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
yesterday I was not, I was trying so hard. So I was thinking, I don't know, is it my earphones or what? I'm not able to hear the music.
Uh,
Okay,
I
okay, sir.
will play it louder. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, 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 sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, everyone. So let us go into our quiet practice. And if you have not got your name, you haven't got the signal of your higher self, then please do keep this in mind, that we have to be centered in our heart and we have to really quieten ourselves. So take whatever pose you like. Just keep your back straight. If you can sit without support on your back, you may do so. But if you need a back rest, then please do so. Close your eyes gently. Become aware of the space around you where you're sitting. Become aware of the seat where you're seated. Become aware of your body and your breath, your in breath and your out breath. Connect with your breath. Let us take 3 deep breaths in and out. Let's take 1 slow, long, deep breath in. Slowly, slowly breathe out. And make yourself comfortable. 1 more slow, long, deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we let go of all the mental chatter that we have now. Let us empty ourselves for now. 1 more long, deep breath in. See your breath going onto your head, on your back, on your bottom, on your legs, and slowly, slowly let it out. Let us center ourselves further by scanning our bodies and bring our full attention on our physical body. Let us take our awareness onto our head. Breathe in and out. As we'll touch each body part, we'll wait. We'll breathe in from that body part and we'll breathe out from that body part. So we are totally aware of each body part. We are trying to connect with each and every body part. Let us bring our awareness onto our face. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us come to our neck and throat. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Relax your shoulders. Bring your awareness to your back. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your back. Bring your awareness to your chest area. In your heart center. Breathe in and out. Feel your stomach. Breathe in and out. Take your awareness to your bottom, your pelvic muscles. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your awareness to your thighs, both your thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your awareness to your knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your awareness to your calf muscles. Breathe in and breathe out. And lastly, take your awareness to your feet. Breathe in and breathe out. Now slowly, slowly come to your heart center. If you find it difficult to connect with yourself, with your heart center. You can place your fingers or place your hand feel the pulsation of your heart. The slow rhythm of your heart, the loving rhythm of your heart. It is this sacred place where I am connected to myself. I am connected to God. And I am connected to this whole of creation. Feel the pulsation of this love. With the same love, feel it in your whole body, this love. And feel it in your aura too, in your energy field. Let us clear our aura of any uninvited influences. Repeat these words after me. To all the uninvited influences in my aura, I send you love and light. You are each whole and healed. You are each created in love, and you are still love and light. You each feel no pain, and you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go. And I request my higher self, take your higher self's name if you have. I request my higher self to take you to that place each of you go in peace. Now we have cleared our aura. So let us close our aura by saying, I close my aura to all except my higher self. You can repeat again. I close my aura to all except my higher self. Very lovingly, we sent the uninvited influences away with the help of our higher self. Now let us unify with God with this same love. Let us become aware of our pulsation of the heart. Feel the God's love over there. I am made in the image of God, and all the God qualities are mine. I am made in the image of God, and all the qualities of God are mine. God is love. I am love. God is light. I am light. Light that brightens me, that brightens my wisdom. And the light that brightens a room. God is happiness, joy, and bliss. I am happiness. I am joy. I am bliss. I do not need a reason to be happy. My true nature is happiness. I do not need material things to become happy. I am happiness. God is peace and gentleness. I am peace and gentleness. I have that unwavering peace within me that is not affected by any turmoil that is outside. This peace is always static within me because this is my true nature. God is abundance. I am abundance. Living a joyful, happy, and abundant life. God is perfection. God is perfect. I am perfect. Feel this love in every part of your body. Feel the love pulsating in your heart and radiating out from your heart to each and every part of your body. You're filled with this love. And everything around you is also filled with love. Your whole room, everything in your room is soaked with this love. Because everything is made with love. As you're feeling this love, say these words to your higher self. My dear higher self, please give me your signal now. Be alert, be mindful of your physical body. It can come as a vision or a sensation, a movement, You can repeat again if you want. My dear higher self, please give me my signal now. Please give me your signal now. It can even be a vision or a sound. If you got your signal, then we will thank our higher self. If you did not even get your signal, you may try again in your next quiet practice. Let us thank our higher self for his signal, for his love and his guidance, for his direction that we were not aware before. But now we will be more aware of his presence. Once again, feeling centered in your heart. And radiate your love, send your love to whoever comes in front of you. Remember, it can also dissolve problems, your love energy. So any problems also, you can send your love. You can send your love to a person, plant, an object, living or non-living. Let us express our gratitude now to our dear Babaji for giving us these safeguards, for giving us this beautiful book. Let us express our gratitude to Roger Landfair for bringing this book to us. Let us express our gratitude again to our higher self for his love and guidance. Now slowly, slowly, let us come out to the present moment. Once again, become aware of your surroundings. Become aware of your body. Wriggle your toes and your fingers. Feel your body. Take a deep breath in and out. Separate your fingers and put them over your closed eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blink your eyes behind your hands. And with a heart full of love and gratitude, move your hands away. Look at them with a smile and put it all over your body, expressing gratitude for your body. Thank you everyone for being with me today. Thank you, Sir and Preeti ji, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you. If you have water near you, please drink some water.
Thank you. Thank you, Vandana.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for this beautiful practice session. I hope everyone must be feeling comfortable now with the practice. Um, Getting used to repeating the 6 sentences, and of course, the first one about closing the aura. This should become very natural to us, right? So, you this week especially pay more attention to it. The more you practice, the more you repeat, the easier it's going to become. And don't be worried that, oh, how am I going to remember everything? It becomes very easy. When you, um, I can tell you my technique, how I try and remember important things is I write it. By writing, I am able to sort of embed it in the right way in my memory. So you may want to just practice writing, just read and write every sentence several times when you do it. It will be very natural to you. I did my engineering in the university using this technique. Just know that, right? This is what I did. I used to just keep writing and filling notebooks all the time.
But
So
would
this
you
is
go
a
back to it? Would you go back to it or no?
yes, absolutely. Even now, like these sentences I wrote.
Mm.
Of course, I mean, many a times what I do is I type it in the computer because I keep my notes in the computer now for a different reason. But writing with hand is the best.
Yeah, no, even I write with hand, but I don't
Hmm.
go back to it. Writing for me is okay, I know this, that's it. And then I will not go back and read it. Maybe like some other time.
Oh, yes, that is for that's a different thing. That's dumping your mind into the book, and you are assured, well, okay, I will not lose it now.
Mm.
That's one thing. That's how you. organize your thoughts. That's
mm,
perfectly okay.
mm,
I am this for memorizing. If you do by writing,
mm,
memorizing becomes easier. You will remember when you are writing. You are visually also you are inputting that information,
mm,
right? When you are writing. So the let's say sequence of the bullets in for me, the sequence of everything used to get imprinted in an image in my head. So I will
mm,
never miss the sequence also.
mm. Yeah.
That's how I used to memorize things
Mhm,
in my studies days. Even at this time also, like these six bullets, I used to write.
mm,
I have learned sort of memorized it by writing.
mm,
Just one tip for everyone. I mean, each one of us has our own way of learning. This is something I did. Of course, when you dump your thoughts, that's a different aspect of it. Like you are right. I don't go back to when I dump my thoughts. I don't go back to it very frequently, but once in a while I do have to.
mm,
I do have to.
mm,
Yeah. But certainly, when you dump your thoughts, you release your stress completely.
mm,
When you have put it, say, for example, the easiest example is uh, your grocery list, right? I have my list on my phone with it's like a checkbox list, right? So when you put a thing in the list, you have a checkbox with it.
mm.
After you buy it, you just click on the checkbox that disappears from the list, right? And next time around, before you want to go for shopping, you uncheck all of them and they become your list automatically. So like I have a Costco list, I have an Indian store list, like that I have
Okay.
various lists wherever I go and
Mm,
buy things, right? So
mm,
this is how I do. Whenever I remember, oh, this thing is now about to get finished, I need to buy it. I just uncheck that, right? It
mm,
goes into my list like that. So
mm,
it's on the phone. I do it on
mm,
the phone, right?
mm,
So
mm,
then I am always assured that anytime I am out of the house, I am out doing something, and if I am going into the store, I have my list ready with me all the time.
mm.
So I'm never stressed out. Oh, I will forget to buy this. I will forget to buy. No stress at all. Yeah, that's my mechanism.
Mm,
But some people do write lists also. I earlier days I used to do that, but technology is very helpful. Yeah. Okay. Good. So, any questions from anyone about this chapter? Any queries? Um, yes, Jayshri you can unmute.
Okay. Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Two questions. One was, can you send love to more than one person or more than one things? And second one is, are you supposed to get the same signal every time you ask for it, or it could be different one?
Okay, so the first question, sending love to more than one person. Yes, you can actually send love to the entire universe.
Okay.
Understand the process. When you are sending love, love is
Mm-hmm.
not a physical thing, right? It's nothing
Mm-hmm.
physical. So what's the
Mm-hmm.
meaning of sending?
I see.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
even though love is not physical thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it is the basic element of everything that exists.
Mm-hmm.
It is the fundamental element of everything that exists.
Mm-hmm.
So when let's talk about the moon, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Mm-hmm.
send love to moon.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing physical I can send, right? But
Mm-hmm.
when I remember moon,
Mm-hmm.
that connection of love with moon,
Mm,
it basically is my awareness is going to moon.
mm.
I
I
am
see. I
bringing I am bringing moon in my awareness, and
mm,
that awareness essentially creates the connection. because it's the
Gotcha.
fundamental thing is love, right? So my
Gotcha.
awareness enlivens the connection. The connection becomes
Mm-hmm.
live. And
Mm-hmm.
then when I'm thinking of moon in my memory with love, the moon gets the impact, the effect of that love right away,
Mm-hmm.
instantaneously, because it's a live connection,
Mm-hmm.
right? This is how we send love to somebody. So sending is not physical, but it's basically bringing awareness to that person or thing or place and then becoming love, raising
Mm-hmm.
my own vibration to that of love in memory of whoever that is or whatever that is, right? So
Okay.
that's how the transmission of that energy happens instantaneously, right away. It doesn't matter where that thing is or person is, live or not live. In either case, I can tell you, I have done my experiments. Then only I am telling you, right?
Okay.
So
Thank you, sir.
yes, yes. Yeah, so it goes. So and let's go to your second question. Second question was signal.
Mm-hmm.
So signal is a difficult to explain thing. Why? Because everyone will have a very different signal.
Mm-hmm.
But the two requirements for this signal to be the signal for you, that means like
Mm-hmm.
this is the code.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, this is your password with your higher self, right? This
Mm-hmm.
is your password. So you
Mm-hmm.
say, is it my higher self? If the higher self doesn't give you the password, you will not trust,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that password has to be only one. It cannot be different, right? Unless
Gotcha.
you change it. You
Mm.
can change, but that password has to be consistent, same every time.
Gotcha.
And anytime you ask, the password has to be given, otherwise, you are not connecting.
Mm.
Right? So
Mm-hmm.
anytime you ask, that password has to come and it has to be the one that is registered with you.
Mm.
You have to know the password. Then only
Mm-hmm.
you will recognize that yes, it is the same. You are going to match it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's what this signal is. This signal will always confirm to you experientially.
Mm.
It's an experiential signal. It's not a written signal anywhere. It's an experience.
Mm-hmm.
You will experience it, and that experience will be very happy experience, very good experience.
Mm-hmm.
You will enjoy that experience. That's how it should be, right? So two requirements are there. It should be enjoyable, and
Mm.
second, it should be given to you whenever you ask for it. Anytime you ask for it, it should be given to you.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, good question. I hope if someone else has a lack of clarity on this, they should be able to understand this. Any other question? Okay, so while you develop your questions, what I can do is I will share with you my screen and we'll walk through the activity workbook for this week. Um, why am I getting confused? All right, so I have the workbook here. Let me. Oh, yeah. All right, now you should be able to see the entire page of the workbook, right? Can you see it now? Yes, good. All right. So this is the chapter 3, Communicating with Safeguards, the activity workbook. The objective or the purpose for this chapter is very simple: to learn how to protect your awareness. See what we are doing? We are protecting our awareness. So only God's love and truth may enter. Right? So he's here, it is being presented as not eliminating, we are only filtering, right? So this is what the whole message is, that you are now creating a shield around you which will allow only God's love and truth to enter. And in this process, what has have we done here? we have eliminated individuality. Now we will not differentiate who is there. We are simply looking for the result, which is God's love and the truth. If they come to me in any way, shape, or form, I'm okay. Right? That's what this is. So, this is one way of looking at this, the message of this chapter. What are the affirmations now? Here, the affirmations you are already familiar now. I close my aura to all except my higher self, and then the 6 bullets that we have for clearing the aura. So you have some space here. You can practice writing. Writing, it will help you memorize it, memorize the sequence of it, all that. It's very, initially it seems like a big thing, but it's by end of this week, it will kind of settle in your memory. And then, of course, your weekly tracker. All these boxes must be checked by end of the week. I'm just pressuring you. This basically it's helpful. In one quick glance, you will be able to see how much activities, how much work have I done on myself through this week, in this chapter, so that when at the end of the week, when you are missing something, you know why. You know where it is coming from, right? You can see just this one, you will know that there is something I need to change in my um, practices, in my way of dealing with it. And then you will probably get better results, right? Okay. So this is the quiet period practice here. Period practice again is um, now slowly we are settling into the quiet period practice, which means the prep part of it. So how do you prepare for quiet period? You sit quietly, have total privacy, which will become a pre-qualification in the next chapter. Have some privacy so that you are not disturbed during that period. So sit quietly, focus on your heart. We now know how to center in our heart and then unify with God. Unifying with God is through accepting God's qualities in me. I also have those qualities, right? That's how we do. Feel love pulsating there. So, pulsation of love you will feel in your heart center. When you are centered in your heart, you will feel the pulsation. And that pulsation is not the physical pumping of the heart, it's not the pulse of the heart. It is a sensation of living existence in the center, which is uniquely you. That's you. You will feel yourself there in the heart center. And how do you recognize? You will have instantaneous feeling of joy. Instantaneous feeling of joy, which you may not be able to express in words, but you will simply feel it. And once you feel that joy, most likely you will have tears in your eyes. It will begin to overflow because you won't be able to put in words, but expression will happen through your tears. So that's when you know, yes, I am heart centered. Then you can say these 6 bullets of clearing the aura. You can clear your aura using these 6 statements. These statements will start making sense to you as you understand them. So, first, what we are doing here, we are acknowledging and addressing the uninvited influences in the aura and sending love and light to them. This is what we have been doing in the last 2 weeks, right? Send love and light to them, even though they are uninvited, they are still made in the image of God. So we send love and light to them. And then you are addressing them now. You are addressing each one of them that you are each whole and healed. So they could be in illusion that they are sick. They are in confusion all the time, right? So if they are in confusion, what you are saying, you are each whole and healed, and you are each created as love and light. You are also telling them the truth. This is the absolute truth, that anything and everything in creation is made in love and light. And you are still love and light. That fact will not change. Then the fourth bullet is, you each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. So, pain and fear, two things we are addressing here. Usually, in their confusion, they are always in these two low frequency vibrations. So, we are telling them you don't have that anymore. Then you each have a perfect place to go. I ask my higher self to take you there now, right? So you are also telling them, you are basically educating them that you have forgotten. Now remember that you have a perfect place to go. You have just not accepted going there. So now I am asking my higher self to take you there. Each of you go in peace now. Okay. Now is an important part of this statement. Now means the execution of my instruction happens right away. Okay. It is not a request that can be fulfilled anytime in future. Now is important. So these words will help you clear your aura, and then you can close your aura by affirming. So closing the aura, this question, I'm once again, yesterday I think I talked about it, but closing the aura question is, when do you close the aura? You can close it anytime. So in the beginning, you can close the aura, then start cleaning the aura, or clean the aura and close the aura. When I was practicing, I had these practical questions in my head that, well, I have cleaned my aura, and between cleaning the aura and closing the aura, if something enters in my aura, I will still have something there, right? So why do we have these steps? So what I started doing was close the aura and then clean it and then close it once again. I started doing that. But that was my inner guidance, or maybe for my satisfaction, right? I was doing that way. But it's up to you how you want to do it. The understanding that I have as of now, as today, is that when we are heart centered, we are in that mode where influences will not impact us right away, right? You are in harmony at that time. So when we are in harmony, in that state, you are, as it is, quite stable and quite safe, secure. So when you clean, any gap between cleaning and closing the aura, it's not really consequential, right? So just don't have that doubt in your head on this aspect, especially because our first step is to center in the heart, right? When you are in that state, you are pretty much in good shape. And then ask, my dear higher self, please give me your signal now. Then in that state, once you have cleaned and closed the aura, you are in total connection with your higher self. At that time, you can ask for the signal. And you all have experienced now the signal. Start becoming more familiar with this signal thing, because we will be dealing with many more signals in the days to come. So, anticipation of signal, you have to work out in your head as to, each one of you can have very different sensitivity to signals, right? Because of that sensitivity, signal comes, but you are not able to feel many times. Why? Because you are not sensitive to that signal. So, um, your higher self will try different things if you still don't respond to the signals, right? So the easiest way for us is to become so quiet and calm. In when you are properly centered in the heart, your sensitivity increases significantly. You are able to sense very, very quickly. So that can be one of the factors that many people are not able to get a signal, because they are not truly centered in the heart, right? That can be one important thing. So just pay attention to your state at that time. Okay. And then once you have the signal, that process, once that is completed, sometimes you may have to wait for 10-15 minutes in the beginning. Later on, once you have this a clear recognition of the signal, it will be instant. The signal will be, you ask and it's there. Why? Because now your sensitivity is connected with the signal. So initially you may have to wait till you don't have the signal. Later on, it will be instant. Okay. And then of course you can continue with the practice of sending love to. You are in the state of love. You are love at that time. You are heart centered. You are love. In that state, it's the easiest thing to send love. Send love, as I explained a little bit, little while ago to Jayashri ji. Sending love is a process of remembering someone or bringing your awareness to someone or something or some situation, some event in this state of love. The moment you bring your awareness to it, your love flows automatically. They will instantly feel it. And that's it. And then you can close with a prayer. This is not from the book. I think this is our addition to it, that close with a prayer of gratitude to the higher self. Yeah, in the book they say that, yes, thank your higher self for the signal and their loving presence, right? So now that you are able to recognize the presence of higher self through the signal, right? That's very important, very, very important achievement in this week that all of us will have. That achievement is very significant, right? You are always certain that you are talking to the right entity. So this is the quiet period practice. Then the next thing is, of course, this many of you have been feeling this one. This one has a 3D impact kind of to me. I have done partially, not full complete yet. It has a beautiful, the way the pattern is, it kind of pops out like a 3D thing, so like a sphere. So continue your practice, continue your coloring in a state, heart-centered state, and you will see beautiful results from there. And in your daily activities, these are all your daily routine activities that you do during your commute, before your travel. Affirm, I close my aura to all except my higher self. This is a practice we have to build now. Now, this practice should not stop. Anytime you, like yesterday, Deepmala shared, she does it even when she goes out of her bedroom in the morning. She closes the aura, cleans the aura before she goes out of the bedroom also. And when you are leaving the house, you know that you are now in a vulnerable space. So imagine your car or your vehicle is filled with protective light. So with that, once again, imagining your car or your vehicle being filled with protective light, what is the meaning of this imagining? You are basically in your awareness connecting with your vehicle. And in that state of love, you are communicating your love to this vehicle. And protective light, you are basically bringing awareness to a protective light in that entire connection. So that's what this commute activity is. During commute, feel that protection being there with you. And then during cooking also, you can very supportive things, right? As you cook, surround yourself and the food with a bubble of light. So this is again, create a protection. Right? If you notice thoughts of dissatisfaction, lack, anger, fear, or hatred, etc., in the mind, then clean the aura of yourself and your food. So now, because food is included in your protective shield, at that time, you can clear the aura of this total shield also, right? Which includes you and the food together. And what would be indication that you need to do the cleaning is any of these kind of thoughts, dissatisfaction, lack, anger, fear, or hatred, any of these kind of things. They are indication that something is triggering your thoughts. Silently say, I close my aura to all except my higher self. May this food carry love and nourish everyone. So you are putting your intention of love into the food, right? That's your intent. You are intending the food to nourish and carry love to everyone. So, with that feeling, when you do the cooking, you will begin to see changes. Now, playing with children, friends, and family in nature. So, any interactions that you have, day to day interactions, inwardly you can affirm only love and truth guide my words and actions. Pay attention to everything in this sentence, right? Only love and truth guide my words and actions. I am intending this. This is my intention. I am actually telling my own existence that this is my will. Only love and truth guide my words and actions. My words and actions. They are guided by love and truth. That's all. So essentially, for this to happen, for this outcome to happen, you have to be loved by yourself. You have to be loved. Then this will happen automatically. So notice how this changes your interactions with people. So when you in that mode, when you interact with anybody, you will just be love and truth. Think about it, right? How beautiful that experience will be. So for bedtime practice, of course, here we have uh, these boxes for you to kind of record. On 3 days we have to do week 1 practice, and on 4 days we do the week 2 practice with one addition. And what is that addition? You will be thanking your higher self for the signal and making the presence known, right? And then, of course, you can transmit your love energy to whomever you choose. So this is the bedtime practice. On 3 days, you do the week 1 practice, and other 4 days, you do the week 2. Okay. Um, and of course, daily reflections are very important part of learning about yourself. Even if it is 2 words coming out, just jot it down. Writing tells you what's hidden in the layers of your subconscious. So don't ignore the significance of this blank page. It will be one of your most valuable pages in your notes. Later on, you will realize this. And of course, these are guided reflections for your day to day. Let's go through what are the kind of prompts that you can utilize to trigger your thinking process, right? How do I recognize the signal from my higher self? Any sensation or feeling, tingling, warmth, movement, vision, sound, etc. What kind of thing you are, how did you recognize the signal to be? Just make a note. If you have not received your signal, note that also every day. So if you haven't got the signal, just make a note. I did not get my signal today. Okay. Making that note is communication to the higher self also, that I am not able to hear you. Right? Very important communication. How long after asking the question did I receive the signal? This is probably a one time thing you will record here. Well, how much time did it take you? On day 1 itself, I got it, or on day 3, I got it, whatever, right? Was it instant or a few seconds, a few minutes, whatever? Just make a note here. You don't have to count the minutes. Just make a note, well, okay, several minutes, whatever, or several days, whatever. Did I remember to close and clear my aura as explained in the chapter? So, one is remembering this step itself. Initially, you may forget because you are not used to it. But initially, in the first week, we are doing deliberate practice. So, remembering is important. And if you did not remember, make a note. Well, I did not remember to do this. What changed in my awareness when I affirmed and closed my aura to all except my higher self? Now begin to see the impact of it, right? What changed in my awareness? In my awareness itself, there is a shift, right? When I clear the aura, my awareness suddenly feels happy. It is not going to negativity anymore. That's the kind of change you will see. So, what changed in my awareness? And then, did I surprisingly experience love flowing from anyone? This is your feedback to you. because you have been constantly radiating love to anyone and everyone and everything, right? Now you will begin to experience it returning back to you from the most unexpected places. In most unexpected ways, it will begin to come. So open your awareness to that observation. Well, yes, I am beginning to receive it, right? And then if you want, you can make note, well, oh, I got such and such experience from this person that I did not even know, right? Say for example, you go out uh, in the marketplace or wherever, and then you find that somebody does an act of kindness for you. They open the door for you to enter the shop, for example. That is awareness. Your awareness should be able to see the love from the other person. They need not necessarily, nobody needs to do it for you, but they did it. Why? Because they are reciprocating love for you, right? They are becoming the medium for you to receive love. So anything of that nature, just make note of such experiences. These are tiny little experiences on a daily basis, right? In the Hindi group, one of the participants, she mentioned that her mother-in-law prepared lassi for her. Totally unexpected, right? These are little tiny things that are pointing to you that your sending love is actually working. These are proof and validation for your sending love or radiating love thing. And this particular experience, we are going to expand on this thing much more in a deliberate fashion in the part 2. Part 2, chapter 11, or I think chapter 11 or 12, somewhere there, we are going to be working on this aspect deliberately in a much more detailed way. Okay, so that's what the workbook is. If anyone has a question on this aspect, anything related to the workbook, I can help with that. It shouldn't be difficult. It's much easier. In part 1, the workbook is easier. I am right now actually working on the workbook for part 2 also. Just so that you know, I am working on that. It's so much fun. In part 2, the workbook is beginning to expand now. Expand in a very different way. It is asking me to change the structure itself. So I am open and I'm beginning to see that I want to make sure that this workbook becomes valuable for everyone, right? So that value addition in part 2, because the needs are different there. In part 2, we are transitioning into a very different mode. So that's why the workbook is saying, well, okay, what you did in part 1 was appropriate for that stage of the book. Part 2 needs something different. So we are going to do that. You are all going to enjoy it when we go to part 2. So that's what I'm working on, by the way, in parallel. Yes, Shilamji.
Yeah, Atma Vandan to all. Thank you
Mm,
so much
mm,
for the lovely
mm,
explanation. What I
mm.
want to know is when we write the journaling prompts, it's for daily reflections. So is it one of the days of these 7 days when we get a sort of proper, that one episode is enough?
Yes, yes.
Or,
The it's up to you. Your inner guidance, just follow your inner guidance. You may look at all the questions, let's say prompts. If you are looking at the prompts, for example,
yeah.
you look at a prompt, nothing comes out, skip, go to the next one, right?
Mm.
Next one, nothing comes out, skip, go to the third one. In the third one, yes, you want to write something, just write it, right?
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
And the
We put
next
the
day,
date.
when
Do we
it's
put a
up to
date?
you. Yeah. It's your reference only. You can put a date also.
Mm.
Right? You can put a date. But what I'm saying is you may the next day also, first two may not click with you, but the
Mm.
third one may click again on the second day. Just
Mm.
add to the whatever you have written there. Just add to it like that.
Okay.
And if
Thank
that space is not adequate, you always have your notebook to write.
you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Mhm. Good question. Actually,
There's a
I
question by Priyanka Ji Shailesh ji. Just
okay,
address that.
okay. Let me, where is it? Yes. Priyanka ji, would we be able to know from where the love is coming to me? Hmm. You are still in trading mode. Why do you need to know? Does it really matter? आम खाओ ना यार, गुठलियां क्यों गिन रहे हो? Feel your enjoy the love. Forget where it is coming from. This entire universe is a creation of love only. Everything in creation is a source of love. Know it. So you, how does it matter where it is coming from? It's coming, that's more than enough. Hmm? Enjoy the love. Because if your awareness is going to analytical part of that experience, you will not enjoy the love. You will miss on the real message. And the real message is love. You will miss on it because your mind will go start analyzing, why is this person sending me love? All that analysis and story will start building up. It is unnecessary. It won't change your experience. And many a times it will be completely unknown. That source may not be known. Anonymous. Be happy. Just feel that happiness when I got it. That's it. Ultimately, experiencing love is only a shift in our state, our own state of being at that time. And the whole day, if your awareness is on receiving love, you are blessed. Trust me on that. For me, that is my state now. The whole day, I keep on enjoying love in all aspects of my being. Right? When that hot coffee burns my tongue also, I feel love for it. Wow. It is reminding me that, Shailesh, you are not in the present moment. That's how I look at it and I send love to it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for bringing me back to the present. My mind was wandering, right? And that little hot coffee just nudged me through my tongue. So you can enjoy, you do, and when you are in this state, you are watching me every day like this. When you are in this state, you don't need anything else for entertainment in life. No need for movie, no need for jokes, no need for anything. You are just in this state of enjoyment, state of joy all the time. And that state is being in the heart. This state itself is what we mean by being centered in the heart. When you are centered in the heart, you are just feeling love all the time. Then you are not worried where it is coming from because it is. It's not coming and going. It exists as it is. Think of the atmosphere around you to be love. You don't call it air, call it love. And you will then understand what I'm saying. You are bathing in it all the time. Isn't it the most loving thing, that air around you? Those who live in New Delhi or such places know when there is pollution, you begin to see how much love that air is for those who can breathe. Right? That air around us, we never even recognize its existence because it's available to us always without asking, free, no constraints. Right? But this is an expression of love of Mother Nature. This is the love we are receiving. Right? So that is the experience you can create for yourself also. Then whatever you are doing, wherever you are going, you will simply be enjoying it. Whoever you are meeting, you will enjoy it. Every meeting will become entertainment. And that's what my imagination of heaven is, that only. In heaven, I will be happy and peaceful and joyful. That's my imagination of heaven. And in this state, that's what I'm experiencing here. Right? So, yeah, all of you can have it. Just this is a shift. Only once again, where are we making a shift? Here, in the mind. The entire um, experiment of being in a body is that only, working with thoughts. It is not easy. It is difficult because you are dealing with something that you can't see from your senses. You can't see a thought. We can observe a thought, but we don't know where it is, what it is, where it comes from, where it goes. None of that, right? But we know it exists. Each one of us knows it. So working with an imaginary thing is difficult, not easy. But you can. You can always. We will learn a lot more about it in the days to come. Being in your heart is the easiest way of working with thoughts. Being able to recognize your thoughts, being able to work with them, all this is easy for you when you are in the heart. Yeah, good. Yes, Hazelji, you can unmute.
मेरा लास्ट वीक का एक्सपीरियंस जो अभी आपने बात किया ना, उससे पूरा उल्टा हुआ है। मैं पहले हार्ट में रहती थी, अभी हार्ट में नहीं रह रही हूँ। अभी मेरे को करती हूँ बाय मैकेनिज्म, जैसे सब प्रोसेस होता है वैसे ही होता है। रात में सोती हूँ, सपने भी इतने अजीब से आते हैं, पता नहीं। जैसे एक कहीं गई हूँ मैं, बहुत गंदे कपड़े दिख रहे हैं, वो खाना सड़ा हुआ दिख रहा है, गंदा टॉयलेट दिख रहा है, वैसा सब दिखता है। सुबह उठ के मैं वो सब क्लीन करने के लिए प्रोसीजर में बैठ जाती हूँ, मगर उसमें हार्ट बट कुछ फील नहीं होता। और ये उल्टे पुल्टे सपने आते हैं। फिर एक दिन तो पता नहीं, कोई अजीब अजीब लोग थे, अजीब ही सब बातें थी। और जो लाइफ में जी रही हूँ वैसे ही, मगर थोड़ी उससे सिमिलर, मगर थोड़ा उल्टा, जैसा कोई अलग से ही मैं लाइफ जी रही हूँ, वैसे सपने आते हैं। पता नहीं क्या अभी। और घर में भी ये ऐसे होता है कि ये लोग भी अपसेट रह जाते हैं, क्या पूरा दिन ये लेके बैठती रहती है, मूड भी तेरा इतना स्विंग रहता है, क्या करती रहती है पता नहीं। घर में भी उन लोगों को पसंद नहीं आता। मैं क्या करूं वही मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता। मेरा सब उल्टा पुल्टा हो गया है अभी। ये ओरा का भी मैं लॉक करके बैठती हूँ, मगर पता नहीं खुल जाता है, क्या होता है पता नहीं मेरे को। और फिर लगता है पूरा दिन कितनी बार करूंगी ये सब में भी।
This is your mind. Mind is revolting. Mind is not accepting. आप हार्ट सेंटर कैसे करते हो? हाउ डू यू सेंटर इन योर हार्ट?
वो जो प्रीति मैम ने जो भेजे हैं ना, वो सब वीडियो सुबह करती हूँ मैं उठ के। बस फिर
बट
पूरा दिन इतना नहीं होता मेरे से। फिर तो वो सब उसी में लग जाता है, उन लोगों का टिफिन बिफिन वो सब टाइम अरेंज करने में। फिर शाम
हाँ,
को ये सेशन अटेंड होता है। रात को थोड़ा एक आध मेडिटेशन करके सो जाती हूँ, बस बाकी
हाँ,
कुछ नहीं होता।
आपने आपने हार्ट सेंटरिंग को पूजा बना दिया है। पूजा क्या करते हैं लोग? प्रोसीजर
हाँ
है, इनिशियली करना होता है, लेकिन अब काफी टाइम हो गया है करते करते। अब तो आपको अ, दो ऑलमोस्ट 2 महीने होने वाले हैं करते करते हार्ट सेंटरिंग, राइट?
हाँ
तो
हाँ।
बाय इस टाइम तक आपको प्रोसीजर करने का जरूरत नहीं होना चाहिए।
नहीं, वो पहले वीक
आप
में
खाना,
हुआ
आप
था।
बोल रहे हो कि टाइम नहीं है आपके पास में, आप वहीं पे गड़बड़ में हो।
अच्छा।
खाना बनाते समय आप हार्ट सेंटर्ड होने चाहिए,
हम्म।
क्यों नहीं है?
मग 3-4 जगहों पे सब पे ध्यान देने का होता है, तो वहीं ये मिस न हो जाए, वो मिस न हो जाए, उसी में पूरा
हाँ,
ध्यान देता है।
क्योंकि आप मन में अंदर घुस के मन का काम कर रहे हो।
अच्छा।
हार्ट सेंटर होके जब मन को यूज करोगे तब ये कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा कभी भी, सब कुछ नेचुरल वे में होगा। आप कोशिश कर रहे हो कंट्रोल करने की। आप
अच्छा।
जैसा हो रहा है होने देना है।
वो रात को ये सब होता है ना, तो फिर सुबह माइंड थोड़ा डिस्टर्ब ही होता है, वो उसको क्लियर
हाँ,
करने के लिए जैसे बैठती हूँ ऐसे ही लगता है मेरे को।
हाँ, अभी क्लियरिंग ऑरा का प्रोसेस आप कर रहे हो, क्लोजिंग ऑरा क्लियरिंग ऑरा जो कर रहे हो, हार्ट सेंटर होके करिए।
अच्छा।
पहले हार्ट सेंटरिंग की प्रैक्टिस को पक्का कर लो। आप हार्ट में पहुंचना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसीलिए चैप्टर 1 में वही कराया गया है,
हम्म।
क्योंकि वो बेसिस है। विदाउट हार्ट सेंटरिंग इट इज डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू look at your mind properly. That
अब
is the key.
पहले होता था, अभी अभी हार्ट सेंटरिंग होता ही नहीं है मेरे से, वो ही प्रॉब्लम है मेरे को।
And that is okay, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। Don't make it a problem. It is not a problem. It is just a different state. That's it. Acknowledge it. Don't fight with it. ठीक है, अभी ऐसा चल रहा, कोई बात नहीं, ये भी खत्म हो जाएगा।
अच्छा।
And you will be back into that. Okay, everything is temporary. Let it be. Don't fight with it. Try to be in your heart. हार्ट में रहते ही ईज आउट हो जाता है सब कुछ, है ना?
हम्म।
कोशिश करो आप, पर अपने आप से लड़ना नहीं है, अपने आप को छोटा नहीं समझना है, कम नहीं समझना है। यू आर नॉट लेस।
हाँ, तो
एंड
बीच में तो।
अलाउ करना है, लेकिन
हाँ।
सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है अलाउ करना है। हार्ट में होने का मतलब यही है कि मैं कुछ कंट्रोल नहीं कर रही। अगर मान लो मेरे को सुबह 4 काम करने होते हैं, ये 4 में से 3 ही हुए, चौथा नहीं हुआ, सो बी इट। ये दुनिया नहीं गिर जाएगी, आसमान गिर नहीं जाएगा, आसमान वहीं रहेगा, दुनिया अपना काम कर लेगी। आप किसी को खाना नहीं दोगे, वो कहीं से जाके खा लेगा।
मगर मुझे गिल्ट होता है, उसका क्या करूं?
हाँ, तो प्रॉब्लम वो नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम आप है।
मुझे
आपको
लगता है
क्यों
मेरी
गिल्ट होता
वजह
है?
से
आप
इन
भगवान है क्या? नहीं,
मेरी
लेट
वजह से
आंसर माई।
सर्वाइव करना पड़
हाँ,
रहा है।
आप भगवान है क्या? आप
नहीं,
भगवान
वो
है?
तो नहीं।
फिर
हम्म।
आपके ऊपर सारी दुनिया की जिम्मेदारी नहीं है, किसी की भी नहीं है, अपनी है। लेकिन
हम्म।
दूसरे किसी की जिम्मेदारी आपकी नहीं है।
हम्म।
हम गलती में फंसे हुए हैं, अपने गिल्ट सबसे पहले वहीं पे। इसीलिए मैं आपको घुमा घुमा के वहीं लेके जा रहा हूं जो आपके अंदर प्रॉब्लम है।
हम्म।
उस पे हम लोग काम करेंगे आगे चल के, लेकिन अभी के लिए शांत होके कोशिश करो। नहीं हो रहा, कोई बात नहीं, मैं कर रही हूं, दैट इज गुड एनफ।
बीच में तो
ठीक है,
ऐसे ही हो रहा था कि छोड़ दूं, फिर आपने बोला कि हो या ना हो आपको करना है, सो मैं
करते
कंटिन्यू
जाना है,
किया था।
बिल्कुल एकदम
हाँ।
करते रहना है, छोड़ना नहीं है इसको। नहीं
हाँ।
हो रहा, कोई बात नहीं है, मैं लेकिन छोड़ूंगी नहीं। आई
हाँ,
एम जस्ट गोइंग टू कीप डूइंग।
दो
बस
तीन दिन छोड़ दिया था, बीच में वापस फिर चालू किया कि नहीं नहीं
आप,
होता है तो
हाँ,
कोई बात नहीं, अभी
आप
अभी चालू
नोटिस
करो।
करो, नोटिस करो कि आपके फैमिली वाले लोग आपको जो कंप्लेन कर रहे हैं, वो कंप्लेन आपके अंदर है।
अच्छा।
वो बाहर वाले खाली शीशा दिखा रहे हैं आपको,
हाँ।
आपके अंदर कंप्लेन है। मैं नहीं कर पा रही हूं, मैं नहीं कर पा रही हूं। वो बाहर
हाँ,
वाले
बस।
भी बोल रहे हैं ये क्या कर रही हो, क्या कर रही हो। एक ही बात
हम्म।
है, कोई फर्क
हाँ।
नहीं है। तो
हाँ।
आपके अंदर में प्रॉब्लम है ना, बाहर वालों का कुछ नहीं है।
हम्म।
लुक एट योर ओन प्रॉब्लम कि ओके, आई हैव दिस कंप्लेन इन माई हेड। अब मेरे को छुट्टी। अब मैं अपने आप से कंप्लेन नहीं करूंगी, मैं कर रही हूं, उतना ही चाहिए बस।
हम्म।
आई एम डूइंग इट। उसका रिजल्ट आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है, दैट्स नॉट माई प्रॉब्लम।
ओके।
ठीक है,
हाँ।
डोंट ट्राई टू कंट्रोल द आउटकम, डू द प्रोसेस। मैं जो करना है मैं उतना कर रही हूं, गुड, है ना?
बस वो
अभी
डिस्टर्ब
क्योंकि
हो जाता।
शुरू है, दिस इज
हाँ।
जस्ट द बिगिनिंग, वी आर जस्ट इन द
हाँ।
बिगिनिंग ऑफ द process, the whole thing. Every week we are going to work on more and more things, and these things are going to vanish slowly. रूट कॉज में काम करेंगे हम लोग आगे चल के.
हाँ
हर चीज का रूट
तो
कॉज होता है. हाँ.
नहीं होता है तो थोड़ा गुस्सा भी रहता है, वो सब
हाँ,
होता है।
वो आपके अंदर ही है ना.
हाँ
सब अंदर, अंदर में
हाँ
लेके बैठे हो.
ये-
अरे छोड़ना.
इन इन लोगों पे हो निकलता है कि मेरे को करने नहीं देते आप
हाँ,
लोग।
देखा, देखा. सी, है डंडा आपने हाथ में लिया है, दोष दूसरों को दे रहे हो.
हाँ तो मैं बोलती हूँ मेरा माइंड, आप लोग क्या करते हो, मेरा माइंड नहीं लगता। मैं तो मैं बोलती
हाँ,
हूँ
देखा ना.
तो हम लोग क्या करें उसमें।
हाँ, आप अपना ही कंप्लेन, ये बेसिकली आप जो कंप्लेन भर के बैठे हो ना, ये वो
हाँ
बाहर से घूम घूम के आ रहा है आपको. तो उसके
इसलिए
ऊपर काम करना है.
सोचती हूँ कंप्लेन नहीं करना है, जजमेंट नहीं करना है, मगर फिर भी हो जाता है।
क्यों होता है? सो इसको उसका अंदर में एक्सप्लोर करना है. अंदर में ढूंढना है आपको कि क्यों हो रहा है. आप करो, आपको ही पता है, मैं नहीं बता सकता हूँ वो
नहीं मुझे
कि
ऐसा
क्यों हो रहा है.
लगा कि मैं अभी खुद को स्वीकारने लगती हूँ तो ये लोग मेरे को नहीं स्वीकार रहे हैं।
क्योंकि
तो
आप
अभी
नहीं
अभी अभी
स्वीकारते हो
तुम
आप.
अपनी प्रायोरिटी बता रही हो, हम पे से फोकस हट गया है ऐसा लगता है।
हाँ, यही तो, ये सारी की सारी चीजें आपके अंदर हैं, वो नहीं बोल रहे हैं.
अच्छा।
वो मिरर है, खाली शीशा है, आपको
हम्म
आपकी शक्ल दिखा रहा है. तो आप उधर में क्यों जा रहे हो, अंदर में झांको ना.
हम्म
कि मैं क्यों इतना लेके बैठी हूं अंदर. इट इज नॉट यूजफुल फॉर मी. आई विल रिलीज इट. छोड़ते जाना है इसको, सब चीजों को इसको ड्रॉप करना है. अपने बारे में आप बहुत कुछ लेके बैठे हो अंदर, और आगे चल के हम लोग खोलेंगे इसको, रिलीज करेंगे धीरे धीरे. आप ही
हम्म,
करोगे, अपने आप से करोगे. बट अभी के लिए सिर्फ शांत रखना है अपने आप को, इस बात को मान के चलना है, मुझे सिर्फ करना है, बस खत्म. आगे बाकी जो होगा देखेंगे. क्या होने वाला है क्या नहीं होने वाला है, इट्स नॉट माई प्रॉब्लम.
ओके।
मुझे सिर्फ करना है. और गारंटी इस चीज की है कि अगर ठीक से करोगे तो रिजल्ट तो आएगा ही आएगा. पर
मगर
रिजल्ट आने के बीच में आप ही खड़े हो, इसीलिए प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है.
अच्छा।
आप अपने ही रास्ते में स्पीड ब्रेकर बन के बैठे हो. वो स्पीड ब्रेकर आगे चल के हम लोग तोड़ेंगे. ठीक है.
लास्ट लास्ट वीक अच्छा था, इस वीक पूरा ऑपोजिट हो गया सब।
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ. व्यापार में ऊंच नीच होती है कि नहीं होती है. हर
हाँ
महीने व्यापार अच्छा थोड़ी चलता है.
हम्म,
हाँ, फिर यहाँ पे क्यों आपको लग रहा है कि हर दिन अच्छा ही होगा.
हाँ ऐसे
एक,
ऐसे लगता है कि हार्ट सेंटर में रहने का, इतना इतना सीखने का, इतना सब करते हैं और फिर भी
हम्म.
नहीं होता है। ऐसे लगता है पहले था अभी क्यों नहीं हो रहा, ऐसे ऐसे
आप
लगता है।
आप नर्सरी क्लास में पीएचडी की उम्मीद लेके बैठे हो.
ओ नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है।
हाँ, आप एंड रिजल्ट को अभी से एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहते हो. अभी तो शुरू किया है, पहले काम तो करो.
हाँ हाँ
काम करिए. शैलेश जी की ये स्थिति जो आप देखते हो, ये स्थिति होने में 4 साल लगे हैं.
हम्म
तो आपको अभी 4 हफ्ते में कहाँ से मिल जाएगी.
हाँ
टाइम लगाएंगे, लगेगा ना. ये सारे परिवर्तन जो है, झटके में नहीं आते हैं परिवर्तन. उसका कारण है, आप झेल नहीं पाओगे आ गया तो.
हम्म
इसलिए अपने आप से धीरे धीरे उस परिवर्तन को लाना होता है.
हम्म
अदरवाइज तो सिंपल था, एक झटके में सबको ऐसे ऐसे करते चले जाओ. पर सारे पागल होके घूमेंगे फिर, नहीं झेल सकते सब.
हम्म,
ठीक है. सो बी
हाँ ठीक।
बी पेशेंट विद योर सेल्फ. अपने चेंज को अपने तरीके से अस्तित्व में उतरने दीजिए.
अच्छा।
हाँ, जस्ट लेट इट. कोई जल्दी नहीं है, कहाँ भागना है.
हम्म
कहीं नहीं जा रहा, कोई कहीं जाता ही नहीं है. हम्म.
ऐसे लगते है इतना इतना उम्र के बाद तो चालू किया है और अभी अभी भी नहीं हो रहा है, इतना छोटे छोटे लोग सब कर पाते हैं और मेरे से नहीं होता है, ऐसा सब दिमाग में घूमता रहता
हाँ,
है।
हाँ, तुलना करते हैं, आप तुलना कर रहे हैं दूसरे लोगों से.
हाँ वही जजमेंट होता है
आप
मेरे से,
मुझे
वही वही।
एक, नहीं, आपको अब ढूंढना शुरू करो, दूसरी हेजल कहाँ है इस दुनिया में. उसी से तुलना हो सकती है आपकी, और किसी से नहीं हो सकती है. ढूंढो, फिर करना तुलना. तब तक परमिशन ही नहीं है, आपका लाइसेंस कैंसिल। अब आपको तुलना करने का लाइसेंस नहीं है।
हम्म,
जब तक दूसरी हेजल ना मिल जाए तब तक आप किसी से तुलना नहीं कर सकते, लाइसेंस आपका कैंसिल हो गया आज।
हम्म,
आप करोगे तुलना तो चालान हो जाएगा।
नहीं
हम्म।
करेंगे।
हम्म।
ठीक है, थैंक यू। आत्मबंधन।
चलिए गरिमा जी, आप अनम्यूट कर लीजिए।
हाँ जी, अभिनंदन सर।
हाँ,
अ,
आत्मबंधन।
सर मुझे मतलब बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं ये सेशंस, और हर
हम्म।
सेशन से कुछ ना कुछ मतलब जो चल रहा है उसका आंसर मिलता है। जैसे अभी आपने
हम्म।
थोड़ी देर पहले बोला कि आपको कहीं से अनएक्सपेक्टेड उससे लव आ रहा है, आप हार्ट उसकी प्रैक्टिस तो कर रहे हो। तो मैंने
हम्म।
सोचा मुझे आया क्या ये 2-4 दिन में कहीं अनएक्सपेक्टेड वेज में लव, तो मुझे लगा यार नहीं है। फिर जब मैंने ध्यान से सोचा कि जैसे आपकी इसमें एक प्रोसेस है कि आपको प्रकृति से संबंध के लिए मतलब आपको नेचर में जैसे जाना है, तो मैं अभी नाइट में वॉक के लिए चली जाती हूँ। तो मैंने ध्यान किया कि जब मैं एक गली से जा रही थी तो एक पर्सन, ओल्ड से पर्सन वहां पे जर्मन शेफर्ड घूम रहे थे, तो उन्होंने मुझे बोला यहाँ से बेटा मत जाओ क्योंकि पता नहीं होता डॉग्स है। तो वो अनएक्सपेक्टेड वे में ही उन्होंने मुझे अलर्ट किया कि आप अपना वे बदल लो। और
हम्म।
दूसरा ऑफिस में भी जैसे एक वो मिला कि मैम आप लंच टाइम में धूप होती है तो आप क्यों मतलब गार्डन में जाते हो ना। तो वो भी कहीं ना कहीं अनएक्सपेक्टेड वे में वो काइंड ऑफ लव मिल रहा है, तो मतलब मुझे लगा ये मिल तो रहा है ना। और दूसरा
हाँ।
जो है आपने जैसे बोला कि जैसे ड्राइंग का वो है, कई बारी पूरा इसको करने में लगता है कि नहीं एक ही बारी में नहीं, तो आपने एक सेशन में बोला कि मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा करता हूँ। तो मतलब हर
हाँ।
चीज का सॉल्यूशन मिल रहा है इन सेशंस में से ना, कि नहीं एकदम से मतलब बर्डन वो नहीं होना कि आज ही कंप्लीट करना है इसको ड्राइंग को। तो
अरे
बहुत ही
नहीं।
बढ़िया लग रहा है। और
हाँ, गुड।
भी बहुत सारे
गुड।
एक्सपीरियंसेस है, जैसे 18 डे का मैंने एक दिन किया मैम का, प्रीति मैम का। एक मैं
हम्म।
मॉर्निंग में 24 डेज का भी ट्राई कर रही हूँ कि करूँ एक बार फिर से। तो 18 डे
हम्म।
में जब हार्ट वाला किया तो मतलब ऐसा स्टेट था कि मन था कि इससे बाहर नहीं आना बिल्कुल, कि क्यों आना, मतलब इतना प्लेजेंट स्टेट था। और जैसे भी हेजल उन्होंने मैम ने शेयर किया कि नेक्स्ट डे वो चीज नहीं थी, बट 18 डे में तो था। तो आपके ही सेशन से मतलब हर चीज का आंसर भी मिलता है कि हर दिन एक जैसा नहीं होगा, है ना। तो
हम्म।
थैंक यू सो मच इन इतने ब्यूटीफुल गाइडेंस सेशन के लिए,
गुड।
कि हर
गुड।
चीज का आंसर मिल रहा है और धीरे धीरे
हम्म।
हम चल रहे हैं,
हम्म।
प्रोग्रेस कर रहे हैं।
हाँ।
थैंक यू सो मच।
और अभी तो आंसर आपको हमसे मिल रहा है, अभी
हाँ
थोड़े
जी।
दिन में आप अपने आप से आंसर करोगे खुद से। यू विल फाइंड आंसर्स फ्रॉम विद इन, है ना। ये है।
हाँ जी।
धीरे धीरे अब जैसे जैसे अब हमारा हायर सेल्फ का कनेक्शन इंप्रूव होता है, हम लोग पहले सुरक्षा उपाय पक्के कर रहे हैं ना इस वीक में। वंस वी हैव डन दैट, वंस वी हैव कंप्लीटेड द प्रोटेक्शन पार्ट, when we have gone into that mode where our communication is secure, then the real thing will start. In the next
ठीक है
week,
सर।
we are going to work little more on this communication to the next level. It's so beautifully programmed in this book that one little change at a time is being introduced into our knowing. So next week we will just make a slightly bigger shift, little more, and then becoming more and more aware of communicating with the higher self. Once your awareness opens up completely with the higher self, then you will actually be communicating like you are communicating with another person. And you can do it anytime, anywhere, in any state. You can do that once you have gone to that level of communication, right? So just be happy that yes, I am right now focused on this. आगे क्या होगा देखेंगे, we'll see, right?
सर एक
Book.
क्वेश्चन आ रहा था इस सेशन
Hmm.
में से कि
Hmm.
जैसे इसमें बोला कि जो अनइनवाइटेड इन्फ्लुएंसेस हैं उनके लिए तो हमें 6 अफर्मेशंस बोलनी है। बट इन केस जैसे कोई थॉट आ जाती है अचानक से मन में जो खुद को ही अच्छी नहीं लगती, तो उसके लिए
Hmm.
सिंपली हम वो तो ऑलरेडी हमारे अंदर है, तो उसके लिए ऑरा लॉक करने वाली अफर्मेशन ही बोलनी है कि
लॉक एंड क्लियर, लॉक
क्लियर।
एंड क्लियर, हाँ दोनों करना है,
राइट।
बोथ, है
थॉट्स के
ना।
लिए भी अपनी थॉट्स को
थॉट्स ही तो
क्लियर
है।
करके।
ऑल द इन्फ्लुएंसेस दैट वी गेट फ्रॉम एनीवेयर आर थॉट्स ओनली। हाउ, व्हाट इज एन इन्फ्लुएंस?
राइट।
Influence is only a thought, right? Think about it.
मुझे लगा शायद जो अभी लाइफ में नहीं है सिर्फ उनके रिगार्डिंग है 6 अफर्मेशंस
नहीं नहीं
की,
नहीं नहीं नहीं,
जो लोग ओके।
एवरी Every it doesn't matter where it is coming from, but you receive it as a thought only. All the influences. Think about it. Even the ones which you have embedded in your subconscious are again nothing but thoughts. Think about, like, let's say, I am a girl.
Right.
This is a thought.
Yes.
You think it's the truth, right? Why? Because it is your belief. Your belief is that I am a girl. Now, how do you consider this belief? In your thought only. Because of that thought, you dress up like a girl. You behave like a girl. Just because of that one thought. And where it came from? When you were born, you were given that thought. Oh, this is a girl. So understand, everything that you are having in the head is a thought. And that thought is coming from some or the other source. Right? And some of them are permanently sitting in you, and some of them are floating. They come and go, come and go. But they are all, eventually, everything is a thought. And that's the reason why this entire book is dedicated to working with thoughts only. Through thoughts, everything is created. So, source of creation is thought. In one chapter, we are going to know even this entire universe. How was it created? One single thought of the God.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes. So everything is thought only. Your influence, what we talk about, every influence comes to me through a thought only. And when we know and we understand our thoughts, we know so much more about ourselves. And the entire spiritual journey is that only. Think, what is spiritual journey? Adhyatmik,
Yes.
Atmabodh, knowing the self. And that knowing the self is what? Checking what kind of thoughts the self has. Understanding the thoughts that the self has. That is knowing the self. Atma Bodh is only that. So, all traditions, anywhere in the globe, all traditions focus on meditation and bringing awareness to the self. In awareness, you can witness your thoughts. You can know yourself. Through thoughts only you will know, na? That
Right.
what kind of a person I am. I am a negative person because I have all negative thoughts. That's how I know, right? Because of my thoughts, I get identified as a negative person, right? Like that. So our identity is again a thought. Lots of things. It just needs, it's a fun exercise you can do with yourself by considering, okay, let me watch my thoughts. What kind of thoughts do I have? Tells you about yourself. This we will anyway, we will do it in our subsequent chapters. We are going to do it. So no rush. Just know that we are working with thoughts.
Right.
Hmm?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions? Good. So if you don't have questions, I will gift you back your valuable time and bring this session to a close. Um, please continue your practice. Continue to ask questions in the group. If there is something that needs more discussions, make a note of it, and then tomorrow we can deal with your question also. Right? And yeah, there is nothing more that I have to contribute in today's discussion. So please Take the time to continue your practice. Um, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow, the third day. So all your doubts and questions you need to ask by tomorrow, so that your rest of the week, the 4 days practice, can happen without obstruction. Yes, Etika ji. ट्यूबलाइट जल गया आपका?
आत्मवंदन शैली जी, सारे मास्टर्स। सर मेरी ये है कि जो असोतोमा हम प्रेमा का जो सॉन्ग है वो क्या हमारा वेलनेस ये का उसमें उसको ऐड किया जा सकता है वो लाइब्रेरी में?
Add, I didn't get which library.
तो हम मेडिटेट फॉर वेलनेस का जो हमारा
ओ जो
है
ऐप है, ऐप में यू मीन टू
ऐप
से
में,
ऐप में?
हाँ
हाँ हाँ,
जी
होगा
जी
वो। मेरा मेरा पेंडिंग वर्क का लिस्ट में है। इट इज, आई विल डू इट। हाँ, आई विल डू इट। अभी आई एम जस्ट
क्योंकि
वेटिंग फॉर, देयर इज वन मोर ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग विच इज रेडी एंड विल गेट एडेड. Once that comes, then I will add everything to the. It is a
हाँ
process to upload it to the website. Takes
हाँ हाँ
little. It's a, yeah. I will do it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
थैंक यू।
Mm. Thank you. As Sunanda ji, you can ask.
Namaste, Celesti. Yeah,
Namaste.
last I thought, I might as well ask you, before you leave.
Mm.
The whole time I thought about it. Then I said, no, let it be, let it be. Then again I said, no, let me ask you. I have not
Yeah.
got my signal yet.
Mm.
So, first day when we started, day before yesterday, I think, I
Mm.
just sat 1 hour, like,
Mm.
I did not get up. Still, again and again, I was doing, I finished the whole process by Preeti ji. Then I sat on Anapanasati, then centered myself,
Mm.
in my heart center. Again and again, after maybe 2 3 minutes, it just went on. Still, I'm not
Mm.
getting. So, should I
Ah,
learn that?
you are restless. Actually, you are restless. You are,
Uh,
because of your restlessness, you are not able to get it. You are not able to recognize it. It is there. Signal is there. There, I have absolutely zero doubt. When you ask for a signal, you are given the signal instantly. You don't recognize it. The problem is only the gap between your recognition of the signal only.
so
Signal is there.
many
Ah,
different,
so, ah,
signals.
Avi, I am coming to that only now. Yes, 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 yes. So, what is happening is you have an expectation of a signal. Now, and this is the problem of reading in the book. I'm telling you, I have gone through it. So when you read in the book, he says, okay, oh, you can get a physical movement. Then he gives you an idea. Well, maybe it can be just a thought. Maybe you will hear something. So all those suggestions, they kind of drive you into in one direction. You start having an expectation. Okay, the signal has to be like this, right? That expectation is, it's like unconscious expectation you develop. This is the problem of examples, right? So drop that expectation completely. The book suggests it is one of those possibilities, but there it is not exhaustive list. There can be something beyond that also, and I am open to it. For you, specific signal will be based on your physiology also. That's why your higher self has to give to you. Shailesh cannot give to you. This is, in some traditions, they give you a very specific mantra for you to chant internally, right? That the problem with that mantra is that only it is not specific to the person, it is a generic syllable. For you, your higher self will give you totally tailor made, perfect fitting for you, right? And that is being given, but you are not considering it to be a signal. The problem is there. Think, let me tell you what my signal is, so it may explain something to you. My higher self signal comes to me even when I say the word higher self, right? And it stays. I know it is there. And you know what it is? it's a feeling of stretch here in my head. I get a stretch here. Like this front part of my skin stretches to the back. I feel that little pressure of stretch actually here in the sides of my head. That's what happens to me, and it stays. It is not uncomfortable, um, and I just have that inner recognition that yes, the moment I get that, higher self is connected. I am connected. My line is connected. Right. So it can be anything. The only thing here is that it will not be an external signal. External in the sense has to be self-contained from your own physicality. It won't be, let's say, a light bulb flickering in your room or something like that. Not none of those type, right? Or your window swinging like this or curtain swinging. None of those things. Why? Because they are subject to your being in that space, right? Your physicality is independent of your environment. So you can get the signal anywhere. Even in your toilet, you can get it. Right? So that's what is important to understand. Your signal will come through your physicality only in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes it could be like there are more signals which we will be working in future. There is a signal for determining the truth of something. That signal, in my case, is none of the ones that are described in the book. I get just a very quick flash of vision in my head. I am not a vision person, but for that specific thing, it's a vision signal for me. And it's not even like a picture or anything. It's just a knowing kind of vision. So be open to it. And for the longest time, I did not recognize it. It was there all the time. I did not recognize it. When I started recognizing, I was able to validate it through the process that we have. So know that the signal, you don't have any expectation. It is not going to be like anybody else's. It will be yours, very personal. So try being open about it and then try it.
Yes, I
Hmm?
am
Hmm.
actually. Yes.
है ना?
So,
Just be
yeah.
open. Let it be patient also. Don't rush it. Be patient. I am waiting. And then don't every 2-3 minutes don't try that. Don't do
I know
that
what I
trial.
wanted.
एक बार just once you sit,
Yeah.
okay, I am waiting. Right? And I'm waiting, and then at that time, just drop everything. Be in your heart space, be in that state of love. And I'm here. At that time, just be watchful. And usually, the very first thing, once you have calmed down, the very first thing that comes to you should be a signal. The ways of your higher self are very unique. Everyone's higher self's ways are very unique, and they will um, you will know it actually. No explanation is necessary for that also. You will know it by yourself. So just keep at it. Hmm? Keep at it.
Yeah.
Also be confident that your higher self is always with you. There is no moment in your life when your higher self is disconnected from you. Is there. The only thing we are trying to make sure is that when you are communicating, you are not communicating with any uninvited influence. That's all we are ensuring. Higher self is always there. So you will be communicating with higher self if you address the higher self. But at that time, where the response is coming from could be suspicious. So you are making sure by a signal. ठीक है ना? So
Yeah.
don't doubt the presence of higher self. Higher self is present all the time.
I was
ठीक है?
thinking maybe in my heart center, for me, that pulsation is there, but feeling part is less. So all of a sudden today, while the class was going on, I thought, oh, maybe the feeling is not there. That's the reason the signal is also not there. So,
Okay.
uh,
Tell me what feeling are you expecting?
no, feeling in the sense that love feeling as you are talking. I do not have Shailesh. I have just the pulsation
Okay.
feeling. That's all.
So don't worry about love. What about joy?
Uh, Yeah, that is, because
What
of
may,
my
okay,
nature.
tell
Yeah,
me. हाँ ठीक है. Use the mind. Let us use the mind. What makes you happy?
yeah.
What makes you happy?
That I cannot pinpoint, but yes, in general, I try to keep myself happy. Yeah.
Start. No, no, no. Don't force yourself into happiness. See a natural recurrence of that happiness feeling from some trigger. There has to be some trigger in your life that makes you happy. It could be food. It could be rasagolla. It could be anything. Right? For me, it is idli. It makes me happy. Right? Like that. You may have something that makes you happy. Right? Now, do an experiment. Whatever that thing is, bring it in your presence. Not hypothetically, physically. Physically. If it's a
Yes.
physical thing, bring it in your presence. And that time, when it is present, check your feeling. That is the feeling you want when you are in heart space. That is your recognition of heart space.
Yeah.
Easy, isn't it easy?
Yeah, it is easy.
हाँ बस इतना सिंपल है. सो आपको जो लगता है दैट ओ आई डोंट गेट दैट आई डोंट गेट आई डोंट नो व्हाट मेक्स मी हैप्पी इवन दैट इज अ वेरी स्ट्रेंज थिंग बट ट्राई फिगर इट आउट देयर विल डेफिनेटली बी समथिंग दैट विल मेक यू हैप्पी एंड दिस इज part of a big picture that I am telling you today. We are shifting our awareness now to what we have. Slowly and gradually. Our awareness normally is not where we actually are. Our awareness is in time, future or past. So we are trying to bring it to the present by feeling happy. That thing that makes me happy is here, right in my hands, right in front of me, whatever that is, doesn't matter. But the feeling is important. What you felt with it, that feeling, right? And that feeling is an indication now you are centered in the heart. That's the feeling you will get whenever you think, well, okay, now I'm whatever procedure you want to do, and then you say, well, okay, now I am in my heart. When you say now I am in my heart, that feeling should automatically come to you. That is a recognition, okay, now I am in a confirmation. I am in my heart. With that feeling of happiness, whatever you do will always return happiness only. You get my point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you may have a very different concept of the word love, right? It's very unfortunate the way our social system is. That word has been um, really polluted. It has lost its real meaning. So it may not kind of resonate with you. It's okay. Change it to joy. Joy is a word which has not been polluted in general. Right? Think of your childhood maybe when you saw the lollipop. How did you feel? In your childhood, when you went to the children park, when you saw the swing there, how did you feel? That feeling within you, it will never go away. It has been there in you. You have just not looked at it. Think of such things in your life and that feeling. That is the feeling you are looking for. When you are when you say I'm in my heart space, that thing should automatically be your experience right there. That is the recognition of being in the heart. Okay. We when we say you will feel spandan, right? That vibration we talk about, that vibration is a physical signal that now think about that time when you went to the children park and you saw the swing that you love, that specific type of swing you love, and you see it, what happened in your heart? There was a vibration. That happiness, the joy is through a vibration only. That vibration triggers the joy. That's the vibration we are talking about. Recognition of that is where we are failing. It is there. We just don't recognize it. It feels familiar, but we still are not able to connect it with joy. So just shift it for now. Later on, you will begin to experience the truth of the word love also. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Ellie.
So,
Thank you so much.
if joy is not resonating, shift it to gratitude maybe. You may have a connection with the word gratitude.
Yes.
That is
Gratitude.
still
Yes.
right. So, what do you feel at that time when you are in gratitude? That feeling is the feeling of being in the heart. Gratitude is just a focused version of love.
Yeah, all the time. It is there.
Hmm.
I feel it
Right?
actually. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is what we are looking for. So for you, maybe start with that. Start with that. Okay. Feel that state of gratitude when you sit down in meditation. You sit down, quiet yourself, be calm, and then bring that sensation of gratitude within. And in that state, ask the higher self to give you the signal. You will have no noise within, and then the signal will become absolutely clear to you right away. Try
Mm.
that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Good suggestion. Yeah.
Uh,
Very, very, very
yeah.
fine suggestion. Thank you so
Hmm.
much. Yeah.
Hmm.
That is the one
Try.
thing I always get. Yeah. Instant. You know, for everything, because I'm
Hmm.
so blessed to have so many things all the time. It is there in my heart, so
Hmm.
that I don't have to try to bring it out.
Hmm. Yeah. Excellent. So that is your supporting system. It will help you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Rima ji, you can unmute.
आपने वंदन सर।
Hmm.
अभी
Yeah.
सुनन्ना जी ने जो बोला ना, उस पे मैं एक बात बताना चाहती हूँ कि पिछले
Hmm.
सेशन में मुझे हायर सेल्फ का नाम नहीं मिला था। इस बार फर्स्ट
Hmm.
डे में आया, और
Hmm.
लेकिन बाकी के दिन कभी नहीं आया। फिर मैं
Hmm.
मांगती रहती हूँ तो एक अलग तरह से आता है। मीन्स पहले मुझे आया धरती, अपने हायर
Hmm.
सेल्फ का नाम फर्स्ट डे फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में ही आ गया था। लेकिन
Hmm.
उसके बाद जब मैं पूछती हूँ तो जहाँ मैं बैठी होती हूँ वहां पे बहुत तेज वाइब्रेशन होती है। तो मुझे
Hmm.
लगता है वो अलग तरीके से मुझे बताता है कि आप कनेक्टेड हो अर्थ से, इसीलिए वो धरती को अलग तरीके से बताता है। तो अब मुझे समझ में आ गया कि वो कंफर्म हो गया कि वही मेरा
Yeah.
हायर सेल्फ का नाम है, और वो मुझसे
Hmm.
रेजोनेट भी करता है। जैसे मैं रीमा, रीमा में भी माँ आती है, और मेरा एक
Hmm.
और नेम है ममता, ममता में भी माँ है, और धरती भी माँ की फीलिंग देती है। तो ये नाम मुझसे बहुत रेजोनेट करता है। तो
Hmm.
इस तरह से
Good.
भी आ सकता है कि हम लोग भूल जाते
Yeah.
हैं और घबरा जाते हैं कि एक बार आया नहीं आ रहा या पहचान नहीं
Yeah.
पाते। तो बस
Yeah.
मैं इतना सा बोलना चाहती थी इनको कि
Very
इस तरह
good.
से भी आ सकता है। या
एक्सेलेंट, वेरी गुड सजेशन। हाँ, माइंड में नहीं
Yeah,
जाना है उस टाइम पे।
हाँ।
माइंड
yeah,
जो है वो एनालाइज करके पुल करता है हमको। सो डोंट गो देयर, स्टे
यस।
इन योर स्टेट ऑफ हैप्पीनेस, ग्रेटिट्यूड, लव, वॉट एवर दैट इज फॉर यू।
यस सर।
yeah.
बस
Thank you,
मुझे
Himaji. Yeah,
हाँ, यही
हाँ, वेरी
बताना था।
गुड,
थैंक यू
थैंक यू
सर।
yeah.
रीमा जी, थैंक यू,
थैंक
थैंक
यू,
यू,
थैंक
थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग। यस,
यू।
so everyone should clap for Rima ji for her patience that she waited for the higher self's name through the course and the second time around, right? See, she is so patient. We are essentially like, think about it, like we, in the first time around, when we go through the whole course once, we have gone to only some depth of it. Shailesh ji may be telling many a things, but most of that content, what I deliver, may not click with you. And that's okay. You are in a state, and in that state, when you are going through some new experience, we are doing experiential thing. When you are going through new experience, it won't go in deeper into you. That's all right. Accept it also. as it is. Just accept it. I have gone through it. And then as you go through it till the end, fine. At the end, you will find, oh, maja nahi aaya. That's okay. Even that is also good. Accept it. But there is
Yeah.
something within you that will pull you back. Next time around when the course is there, I'm going to be there. Something will tell you within you. Irrespective of what you found at the end of the course, you will have that trigger within. And that trigger is going to bring you back. And the next time around, you will go deeper. In that moment of the next level of depth, you will discover a lot more than what you got the first time. I am doing it for the fourth time with all of you. And now I am able to see even, I thought I knew it all, but no, I am now learning still learning more. Chapter 1 and 2, I am learning more. Think about it, right? So this is the process of learning. Book is symbolic. It is a symbol, right? It is a, I would call a tool available to us. It's up to us how good we become at using the tool, right? You have seen the chefs cutting with a knife. How
Yeah.
do they cut, right?
Yeah.
And when I cut, I cannot do it that way. It's only my ability to use the tool. That's it. If I can use the tool, if I have practiced enough, the chefs keep doing it for 24 hours like that. Then they get to that level of expertise because of practice. So the more we practice, the deeper we go, the better we get at using the tools. Right? That's how it is. This whole book is like that only. It's all about techniques. So practice will make us feel more comfortable, confident. Also get the knowing of the um, outcomes through knowing. And knowing is a very different phenomenon, right? Your own
Yeah.
experience, that knowing is beyond the literal meaning of things. That knowing, right? That is how and when you know it, you know the depth, the whole thing about it. So words carry meaning behind that
Yeah.
have to be known. That knowing happens from practice through experience. Essentially, practice is experiencing, right? You are constantly reinforcing your experience. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
Let's hear Ranjana ji wants to share something.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
My problem, it's not a problem. I'm a bit confused that
Hmm.
first I'm talking about the name. I
Hmm.
used to get one name after another. Now,
Hmm.
after the last name which I received, after
Hmm.
that, there is no name. I sit,
Huh.
I ponder on it, I
Hmm.
meditate on it, but I'm not getting any more names. So, this
Ah.
is my first confusion, which to accept. Because the
So,
second name came very strongly to me. And the
hmm.
last name, I don't know anybody who has that name,
Hmm.
but it came. So, which
Uh-huh.
to accept?
Any one of them. All of
Okay.
it has come to you.
Yes.
Respect it, accept it
Yes.
as it is.
Okay. Now, if
Okay.
there are
And then
five to six names, which to accept?
whichever, just accept one. Because all of them have come to you from your higher self, just accept it
But
lovingly. Right?
while calling it, whom to invoke? Which name?
Whichever you want, it's up to you. Your inner
Okay.
knowing will get you to that. And maybe it may so happen you start using one of those names, and
Yes.
at some point through your journey, that may switch to another one of the other two or other five.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go, but be confident that all of these are just
My
like,
name. Hmm.
yes, all of these are my method of addressing my higher self, right? Just like you have kids at home, for example, right? They have a
Yeah.
formal
Yeah.
name, then they have a pet name,
Yes.
right? And you sometimes father will call with one name, mother will call with another name, the friends will call with a third name. A person can have several names also, right?
Okay. Then every day I
Hmm.
can. meditate and call with any of these names which I got. And after that, no name. After 5 to 6 names, I'm not
Ah,
getting any name.
because that is exhausted. Their list is
Yeah,
exhausted.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
what you need to do is choose one to start with.
Okay,
Use that one consistently, right? Trust that one, whatever that is.
okay, okay,
Trust it, start using it, that yes, I accept this one, and then continue with it and see how that starts revealing things to you. You will have inner revelations automatically.
okay.
Ah.
Thank you, sir. And there is another confusion that is
Hmm.
regarding the signal. Signal.
Hmm.
I was in a resort when you were taking this session of this
Hmm.
signal, and
Hmm.
just I sat one early morning in the nature there in the resort.
Hmm.
Everything was calm. And before I could hardly sit and ask for the signal came to me in a form of a figure. And
Hmm.
uh, and I was very happy that before I could concentrate properly, it came to me.
Ah.
It's an infinity sign light. Okay.
Hmm. That's
Now,
okay.
uh,
Ah.
okay.
Hmm.
Now the very next day,
Hmm.
I got another letter, another number, and
Hmm.
this number of the first day was behind it. And
Hmm.
now I got confused which to
Hmm.
choose. And after that, till now, I didn't get any more number.
Just go
So,
with the first one. Go with the
okay,
first one. Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
okay. Thank you,
That
sir.
is your
Thank you.
signal. Now, it doesn't end here.
Mm,
Select the first one. I accept that whatever that first was, I accept
mm,
it as my signal, right? This is my
okay,
higher self's code to me. Now, test it.
okay,
Tell the higher self when you are sitting well, thank the higher self that I now have your signal. Thank you for giving me your signal so that I can recognize your presence. This is part of our quiet period practice. The last sentence there is that only. Once you thank the higher self will know now that you have aligned with that one particular thing. Good. Next time you ask for the signal, that is the one should come to you.
okay. That when I should ask after resting on
Any
this signal.
anytime during the day, just anytime during the day, after you have confirmed to the higher self that this is the one I'm going with, right? This is the
Okay,
signal. I accept this signal. Thank you for giving me this signal. That thank you
okay.
is acknowledgement.
Yeah,
Once you have done that, your higher
mm,
self now recognizes that this is the signal you are looking for.
okay,
Perfect. Now,
okay.
anytime during the day, let's say during the day you are sitting
Mm,
and enjoying your meal. After your
mm,
meal, you feel satisfied, you feel very good, very happy. Well, I had a good meal. I I am at rest. At that
mm.
time, invite your higher self. Say, okay, higher self, give me your signal. Address the higher self with a name and then say, give me your signal. It should instantly be that signal which you have acknowledged. Instantly, it should happen that way.
Okay,
It will. This is my experience. It will happen. So now every time when you are asking for a signal from higher self, you are not asking for a new signal. You are asking for the one that you recognize. Give me your signal. That is
okay.
basically you are asking for the password. Give me your code so
Yes,
I can
yes.
start working with you.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Hmm. Chiliye, good. Okay. So I think we have exhausted all the questions. Excellent. So please continue. We will meet tomorrow for the third session of this week and then continue our journey beyond that. So thank you for being here with me. And I want to thank Vandana ji, especially for the lovely session we had today. For now, right now, it is too late for her in the night, but she is so graciously helping all of us, even though it is late for them.